Then Samuel said, "Assemble all Israel at Mizpah, and I will intercede with the Lord for you." When they had assembled at Mizpah, they drew water and poured it out before the Lord. On that day they fasted, and there they confessed, "We have sinned against the Lord." And Samuel was leader of Israel at Mizpah. When the Philistines heard that Israel had assembled at Mizpah, the rulers of the Philistines came up to attack them. When the Israelites heard of it, they were afraid because of the Philistines. They said to Samuel, "Do not stop crying out to the Lord our God for us, that he may rescue us from the hand of the Philistines." Then Samuel took a suckling lamb and offered it up as a whole burnt offering to the Lord. He cried out to the Lord on Israel's behalf, and the Lord answered him. While Samuel was sacrificing the burnt offering, the Philistines drew near to engage Israel in battle. But that day, the Lord thundered with loud thunder against the Philistines and threw them into such a panic that they were routed before the Israelites. Wow, there you go. The men of Israel rushed out of Mizpah and pursued the Philistines, slaughtering them along the way to a point below Beth Kar. Asking you shall receive. You don't even have to fight the battle. Lord does it for us over and over again because he loves us. Think about it. Let's continue to read. Then Samuel took a stone and set it up between Mizpah and Shen. He named it Ebenezer, saying, "Thus far has the Lord helped us." So the Philistines were subdued and did not invade Israelite territory again. Throughout Samuel's lifetime, the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines. The towns from Ekron to Gath that the Philistines had captured from Israelites were restored to her, and Israel delivered the neighboring territory from the power of the Philistines, and there was peace between Israel and the Amorites. Samuel continued as judge over Israel all the days of his life. From year to year, he went on a circuit from Bethel to Gilgal to Mizpah, judging Israel in all those places. But he always went back to Ramah, where his home was, and there he also judged Israel. And he built an altar there to the Lord. So Samuel became leader of Israel, and he was their judge for a while. That's a lot. That says a lot about how Samuel was dedicated, how he grew up, and how the Lord was with him. And he became Israel's leader because of the people recognizing that the Lord was utilizing him and because he was walking in the way. And so, what kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind about how Samuel became a judge of Israel, and how the Philistines no longer attacked Israel, and then Israel also had peace with the Amorites? How everything came together accordingly when the people did away with their Baals, did away with their Ashtaroth, did away with what they were, the worshiping the foreign idols and the gods. What kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind? How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?